Hey, good morning, it's Mike. I realize we have more than roofing salespeople that watch these videos. So sometimes when I'm talking about sales or marketing or advertising ideas, I want to keep in mind that, we're talking to realtors, pest control people, attorneys, we're talking to the whole gamut of folks. But this morning I want to focus in on leads. Now, I'm a big proponent of door-to-door knocking. I have sales systems that I teach, consulting that I do in that area, but I also do a lot of work with lead generation. And I want to talk about leads. You have to understand what a lead is. A lead is somebody who's made themselves very vulnerable and said, hey, I'm interested in information. Why don't you tell me more? That's all it is. But to the person that filled out the lead or called into your office or told their friend, hey, why don't you have them call me? To that person, that's a very vulnerable position to be in. What it feels like to them is it feels like walking into a high-end clothing department store, flinging open the front doors and saying, I'm not here to look, I'm here to buy, so sell me something. Here's my credit card. That's what it feels like to them. Or walking into a car dealership and saying, I'm qualified for $40,000. I want a truck in red. Sell me something. People don't just do that. They don't just make themselves vulnerable. So when you're working a lead, number one, realize that a lead is just a lead. It was the great Don Runge, the insurance trainer, that said a lead must be led. And also a lead is only as good as the salesperson leading it. So number one, a lead is just a lead. Don't assume the sale. Because number two, those people have made themselves vulnerable. They don't want you to assume that they're just going to hand their money over to you because they raised their hand. That's insulting their intelligence. The number three thing that I can say about a lead is as soon as somebody raises their hand and say, hey, I'm interested, you need to respond to that as quickly as possible. An independent study published by MIT several years ago say that leads that are responded to within the first 5 minutes are most effective. So when somebody raises their hand, jump on it. Don't let them be like that kid in class that holds their hand up for 15, 20 minutes, because sooner or later they're going to put their hand down and say, I wasn't really that interested. This is Mike. Work those leads, and I hope you make it a great day.